A lot of players really step up, especially here in half number 2.
You know, we still got to be very wary of Japan. Remember that they only took the lead in the last 4 minutes of their game against Philippines in the Jones Cup. So, of course, they always say it ain't over till the fat lady sings, but here's a three-pointer that could hurt Japan. Nothing for Gabe Norwood and a rebound right there. O-board now working for Team Philippines. 72-59, 4:23 remaining. Here's Willie Miller. Japan even went to Las Vegas and played against the New Orleans Hornets Summer League in the NBDL just to prepare for their FIBA Asia Championship. 3 seconds to go. Three-pointer. Kirby Raimundo, nothing there. Still a struggle there to get the rebound. Japan wins it. Try to shake and bake. Kirby Raimundo, kick it out. Here's an open three. Great play.
It's the first three-point attempt here for Team Japan in a long, long while. That's the lead of Team Pilipinas to 10 markers, but Baguio comes back quickly on the other end to push the lead once again of Team Philippines to 12 points.
You know, Cyrus Baguio, he's up against a team that's on average about 6'5", and Cyrus Baguio is 6'2" at best, and he's just fearless. We've seen him do that a couple of times.
Once again, the Philippine squad not willing to give up another shot from the inside, and they force another defensive stop here.
Slow the pace up. That is what Team Philippines has done right now. Sunny Thaws on the move. There's a foul call against Takeuchi.
Yes, when you are in the lead by this big, then you can control the pace of the game. Then you can utilize the shot clock. And definitely the Philippine squad showing better conditioning here and the better team play. And easily you find the tremendous improvement in the last week and a half of preparation here for Coach Yang Yao and company. And as we said, mini battles muna ang hahanapin dito ng Philippine squad. You move on to the next phase, get a winning record, try to win all your games in the first round so that when you get to the next round, you have a better chance of making it to the quarterfinals. At pagdating naman sa quarterfinals, well, laban-laban na yun dahil every game is a knockout battle in that phase.
Sunny Thaw splits his charities. It was his first trip to the line in this ball game with 3:11 remaining here in the fourth quarter. A lot of fans and those who follow this Japanese squad are looking for the likes of Yuta Tabuse, who was part of the national squad until he got called back to join the Mavs. Of course, he was playing for the Phoenix Suns. Kawamura is not here, Japan Basketball League's top scorer. And, of course, their naturalized American of the UCLA Bruins, who was part of the 1995 NCAA Championships, who played for the Vancouver Grizzlies, J.R. Sakuragi, or J.R. Henderson, actually. Since they naturalized him, they changed his name. 75-62, 2:53 remaining, 9 seconds on the shot clock. Red shirts, Willie Miller on the move, loses his defender, sees Kirby open, corner shot, Cyrus for three, off the mark. And Cyrus is just not going to let that ball go easily, challenging Kashiwagi.
Japan has only managed to score 9 points here in the quarter. They were limited to 12 points in the third period, contained to 9 markers here in the fourth. While the Philippine squad has exploded here in the fourth quarter, and everyone has contributed here to the cause of the Philippine squad, the starters, off the bench players. It's a total effort here, and definitely Coach Yang Yao and the coaching staff has a lot to do here with the tremendous preparation of this squad in this gargantuan task to make it to the World Championship of the FIBA World Cup 2010 in Turkey.
James Yap back on the floor with 2:39 remaining here in quarter number 4. Japan groping for form here on the outside, but still they do that. But they do get the tip off of that offense rebound, a second opportunity with 20 seconds on their shot clock still. Here is Takeuchi. Nothing for Kosuke.
Patricia, the dip in the shooting clip of the Japanese has been glaring when you compare the numbers from the first half with the second half numbers. But of course, the defense of the Philippine team has a lot to do with that dip.
Kirby Raimundo, strong inside, just couldn't finish that time. 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 4, and we could be staring at win number 2 for Team Pilipinas here in our 25th edition of the FIBA Asia Championships, and it's a feel-good win. you know, for a lot of basketball fans, I mean, all of us, the rest of the country, we've been grieving for our loss. And a lot of people are saying, you know, we want to feel good, and this is a feel-good win for us. Against Sri Lanka, yes, that was a win, but Sri Lanka hasn't been in the FIBA Asia Championships for over a decade.
Well, we had the good luck of drawing a fine bracket here. And I think that was a huge blessing for the Philippine squad. But when it comes to playing the games, yun ang prosesong napakahirap gawin. You have to sacrifice and train really hard and really find the right chemistry. And I think it's been the right chemistry here for Coach Yen and company. So far, under 2 minutes of play, Philippine squad in the lead by 10 markers. But they have to play smart here the last 2 minutes of action and not allow Japan any glimmer of hope to turn things around.
That's right. Team captain Asita Olava on the floor, along with co-captain Kirby Raimundo. Willie Miller is there, James Yap and Jared Dillinger. With a minute 48 remaining, a foul was called against the top scorer of Japan, Igarashi.
And there's still another side story here to this campaign by the Powerade squad. Of course, big game James playing in to help this squad after missing the last 5 days of practice and not joining this squad last August 4 and playing early here to Tianjin, China.
After the first day of action, Jared Dillinger was actually in the top spot. He was 4th in points per game of all the participating players here in the 25th FIBA Asia after his 21-point output yesterday.
What about Kirby Raimundo with that very smart move after getting that offensive rebound?
Japan now trying to close in on Team Philippines. A foul will be called against the red shirts.
Willie Miller losing that ball, forced to give up a foul here, but not allowing a 3-point play opportunity. Philippine team still protecting a 10-point margin. A little over a minute left here in the second game of the FIBA Asia qualifying tournament for Team Pilipinas.
Yamada has not missed from the free throw line. One of the people you would not want to foul from the dying seconds of the game. He still has not missed. And he continues to be prolific from the free throw line. JJ Helterbrand now back on the floor. You know, Japan just had a hard time against Korea, their nemesis yesterday. And after watching that game for me online, you know, one of the people that we have to be careful with tomorrow is Seung-Jin Ha, the 7'3" Korean Basketball League Rookie of the Year. His inside presence, and of course, the sharp shooting of Bong Sun-yeon, the sniper of Korea. These are the people that we gotta watch out for. But mark his name, Team Korea. James Yap is one to contend with.
Definitely, James Yap, as we mentioned, displaying on pure heart and adrenaline after missing the last 5 practices at least, pushing the Philippine squad to another double-digit lead with his 3rd 3-point conversion of the ball game. And really, the 3-point shooting of the Filipinos in this game here against Japan was one saving grace for this squad after being down by twin digits in the first quarter. Suddenly, from the second quarter all the way to the fourth, the Philippines found its range from the 3-point area, courtesy of Nick Pinisi, James Yap, Willie Miller, Arwin Santos.
Oh, blotch attempt right there for a jab at Asita Olava. Definitely a huge lift for Team Pilipinas. Still nothing from the outside for Japan. And so is their story here in the second half with less than 30 seconds remaining. Philippines finding themselves in a great position to move forth and keep winning here in the FIBA Asia Championships.
And the journey goes on here for this Powerade Team Pilipinas squad. The mission is simple. Get past the first and second rounds, make it to the quarters, and anything can happen. They have to get that winning record all the way to the next round, and so far, at least they have won their first 2 games, and this is a major step. Major step. And you have to count your wins early. You have to count those winning battles early, because those wins will give you enough confidence when you go up against the giants of Asian basketball. You not only talk about China and South Korea, you have to talk about the Middle East teams.
That's right.
Which have been a major force in Asia as of late, guys. Teams such as Iran, and Lebanon, and Jordan.
I mean, Lebanon has Fadi El Khatib, which they call as the Jordan of you know, of Asia, the Michael Jordan of Asia. And then Uzbekistan, they have a couple of 7-footers right there.
So what about Haddadi, was been named as the MVP in the last FIBA Asia tournament?
And
even
he's
made it to the
too.
NBA.
Yeah.
And What about this Philippine squad?
5 seconds to go.
Yes.
2 hours, second win. Filipinos here in the Tianjin Gymnasium are up on their feet. What a great show, of course, for Team Pilipinas. They finished the first half down 41-35, but then they dominated with the big boost from Asi Taulava here in the fourth.